At least here downtown Minneapolis. Snow. 25. Supposed to get like an inch, so it's been sun guarded. Care 11 said a little bit earlier. But Wednesday, some warm temperatures. Above freezing, the way it looks. 8:57, it's the K-Twin Morning Show. Kane, Rena, Perk, news, sports, top and bottom of every hour. We'll get it for you next. But right now, we're going to find out who Amazon has named as their most popular song ever. What song? Billboard's named their artist of the year, and a member of Kiss's house burned down.
Sounds like an episode of High Notes, Low Notes coming up.
Sure is.
On the docket.
Music news. Here we go. Ace Frehley's house burned down. He, of course, Space Ace. Former guitar player from Kiss. It's awful. Home heavily damaged, flames burning through the roof. It was his house there in suburban New York. The newspaper who reported this said the musician had been fighting foreclosure on the property. So does that raise any eyebrows?
So they don't know what caused it yet?
No, they don't know yet.
And Lisa Left Eye Lopez is nowhere around.
No, and it's not clear where he was either. They don't know where Ace was.
He wouldn't be that stupid, would
I
he?
don't think so.
I'm going to go low note. This just sounds nefarious.
I say low note just because it's sad, losing a home of any kind.
I'll give her a high note for that word usage.
Nefarious?
That's a good one.
I like that word.
Amazon's most popular song ever is?
It's got to be something weird like Justin Bieber, Baby. Or...
Bon Jovi.
Call Me Maybe.
Carly Rae.
She's a one-hit wonder, but boy, she doesn't have Amazon's best-selling song of all time. Somebody that I used to know, Gautier, number 2. Fun has 2 songs in the top 10. We Are Young and Some Nights. Black Eyed Peas in there, Adele, Psy, Gangnam Style.
Should have known it was all modern stuff.
And Wilson Phillips have a song in there.
No, they don't.
No, it's Philip Phillips.
Carly Rae had that duet with Owl City.
She did. That was a good one.
Yeah, so she's not necessarily a one-hit wonder.
Yeah, I guess.
And that song was huge. It just went on forever.
Oh, I don't think you can call her a one-hit wonder either.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, down the road after time, in a decade, you won't
she still has time for another
No,
hit.
but you won't be able to say that because she had that hit with Adam.
People won't remember that.
All right.
High note, low note.
I know.
High note.
Billboard's top... You're giving Carly Rae a high note. I love it.
Why not?
Billboard's top artist of 2013 is... Bruno Mars.
Low note.
Come on.
Sorry.
Why?
Just don't dig.
Oh,
Don't dig.
jeez. There's a shock.
I gave Carly Rae a high note. You fought to give her a high note, and the only reason you did is because you didn't want to be seen as a downer. Am I right? Or am I right?
No, you watch. Bruno Mars will kill the halftime of the Super Bowl, and you'll be like, gosh, you know what? Maybe he is pretty good.
This is how he describes his music.
I don't just like him. I'm just not.
You get enough to give him a low note.
There are plenty of other people that deserve that honor.
Why is his music appealing to people? He says, you know, when you eat that food and it's like filling that void you were missing?
That's what he says about his own music?
Yeah.
I rest my case.
And one more. I knew you'd say that. Heart is having a Christmas special. Heart and Friends, Home for the Holidays on Access TV on Christmas Day.
I know.
Yes.
I haven't heard from them in forever.
I know. They're so awesome. Sammy Hagar, Sean Colvin, Richard Marx.
Yes.
And Pat Monahan from Train. He's the vocalist. They're all going to be guesting on that
You
show.
better go high note on this one.
Richard Marx. Yeah. That's your music news.
High Notes, Low Notes is brought to you by Oasis Spa and Wellness Center. Book an Oasis Spa Girls' Night Out party for a fun way to pamper yourself and your friends. Visit them online at oasismpls.com.
It's 9 o'clock and time for your news headlines on 96.3 K-Twin. The Archbishop of St. Paul, Minneapolis is asking Catholics for forgiveness, saying he's sorry that he overlooked the issue of clergy sex abuse. Archbishop John Neinstadt delivered his apology during 2 Sunday Masses at Our Lady of Grace Catholic Church in Edina, saying parishioners justifiably feel indignation and deserve better. After the early Mass, Neinstadt told reporters that he thought the problem was taken care of when he became head of the Twin Cities Archdiocese 7 years ago, and that he didn't think he needed to worry about it.
I want to know what the facts are. I think you want to know what the facts are, and our people want to know what the facts are.
Neinstadt went on to say he should have investigated it more than he did. The Archbishop did not take reporters' questions. The winter has gotten off to a challenging start for white-tailed deer in northeastern Minnesota. The Duluth News-Tribune reports that deep snow and bitter cold are already pushing deer into midwinter behavior patterns. Biologists say they're seeking cover along the north shore of Lake Superior and probably will be moving down from the ridges to where the snow is less deep. It's a problem because the deer population is already down years, partly due to some recent and moderate severe winters. And it's a Jersey City mystery. We may have an answer for it tomorrow. 2 safes discovered in a wall of the Jersey City's mayor's office will be opened. Mayor Steve Fulop says he has no idea what, if anything, could be inside. This reminds me of
Geraldo.
Yeah, we were all thinking that. Yep.
City officials think the safes have been around for generations and have not been opened for years. The Jersey Journal reports that one theory is that the safes were used back in the day to store kickbacks for mayors decades ago.
Ooh.
Jersey just seems like that kind of place, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's kind of like my hometown of Youngstown, Ohio. There's just always something, I don't know, shady going on.
Or shall we say nefarious?
Nefarious. So we'll see what happens. I hope they report on what they find inside, even if it's nothing. I just kind of want to know.
It would be funny, though, to get Geraldo to do that. Get him
In his
to open
towel.
his safes in his towel. God, I hope not. Wow.
Good thoughts in your head. 9:02, that's the news on 96.3 K-Twin.
Brought to you by McDonald's. Mornings are your chance to start fresh, and only McDonald's has freshly brewed McCafe coffee, a great-tasting signature blend made with 100% Arabica beans. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
All right, Minnesota Vikings 48-30 yesterday over the Philadelphia Eagles at the Metrodome. The penultimate game there at Mall of America Field. There will be one more here in a couple weeks against the Detroit Lions, and then that's it. Shut her down. Matt Asiata, 3 touchdowns instead of AP or Toby Gerhart. Great performance by Asiata. At least getting the ball into the end zone. His yards per carry wasn't that great. But my goodness, Matt Castle sure made up for it by throwing like a banshee. 382 yards passing. Greg Jennings, 163 yards receiving. Jerry